Hi friends! Today we're going to do a sort where we're going to figure out what kind of animals live in a barn or on a farmyard and what kind of animals live in a pond. So this week I'm reading a book called One Duck Stuck, and he gets stuck in the mud down by a pond or by a marsh, and we see lots of animals there. So make sure you watch that book so you can see how the duck gets out. But the duck is by a pond, and ducks live in ponds. So I want you to help me figure out what other animals live in a pond, and if they don't live in the pond, help me figure out if they live at a farm. You ready? So the first animal I have here is a rooster, or a chicken, or a pollo. And where do you think it lives? Do you think it lives in the pond, or do you think it lives on a farm, by a barn? It lives by a barn, or on a farmyard. What about a sheep? Where do you think the sheep lives? In a pond or on a farm? It lives on a farm. Okay. How about a pig? Pond or farm? It lives on a farm. See if I can find some other ones here. I have a lot, so I have to try to figure out which ones are best. Ooh. A frog. Do you think a frog lives in a barn, or do you think it lives in a pond? It lives in a pond. So you can have a pond on a farm, but the frog's going to live here. He's not going to be very happy in the barn. Or in a farmyard. What about a snail? Do you think a snail lives in a big red barn or in a pond? He lives in a pond. Ooh. What about a dragonfly? Where do you think the dragonfly would live? Barn or pond? He's going to live by a pond. What about a kitten? The barn or on a farm? Ooh. What about a cow? The cow lives on a farm. What about a caterpillar? Do you think a caterpillar is going to live on a farm or closer to a pond? The caterpillar is going to live by a pond because it's quieter there. So if a caterpillar lives by the pond, where would the butterfly live? By the pond too. Because remember, a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So if it grows up by the pond, he's going to live by the pond too. Okay? What about a horsey? Where would the caballo live? On a farm. Let's see what else I got. This one's going to be kind of tricky. A spider. Where do you think the spider would live? By the pond or in a barn? This was a trick question. They live in both. A spider can live on a farm, and a spider can live by a pond. They can live inside or outside. Okay, let's do one more. How about a fish? Where's the fish going to live? The fish is going to live in the water or by a pond. So you can see all of the animals that live in different places. So if they live in a pond, they probably like to be in the water or to live in the tall grass. If they live on a farm, they're going to live in the big red barn. That's all for today, friends. Thank you for helping me sort out. You can replay it and see if you can guess some more. Okay, friends, I'll see you soon. Stay well. I wish you well. You are amazing. Have a good day.